And our goal today is going to be to fight this Kushala, do some guiding lands, and then return to that quest I was doing last time.
Drop some ammo. Oh, great. Built a tornado around it. Get down.
So when we go guiding lands, we're going to go with your guiding lands, assume?
Unless we do that quest first with that two tempered monster.
You're on the first one. It's a Pink Rathian and something else, right?
I think it's Nightshade.
I think you're
Or is
right.
it Pookie? Yeah, Nightshade. Or Narga. I'll check when we get back.
So I'm running my exhaust bow gun purely because I saw someone say that Kushala can get exhausted. And yes, Andre, I know you already know this, but the viewers at home don't.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but I could feel your judgment.
I didn't say anything. I knew why you said it. Man, that was high.
I bet.
You're funny. As a kite. Gotcha.
Nice, nice.
Thank you. I'm trapped. That hurts.
So, one of the problems with streaming is it micro sizes your window a little bit so you can see who's watching you and who's said what. And it makes your health bar look a lot smaller than it actually is. And
Yeah.
when you're used to running the regular setup, it's hard to gauge where exactly your health is.
Okay. They just so there's windows right up next to the elf bar then.
So, like, let's say you have a 55-inch TV. It's got the screen of like a 45-inch TV.
Oh, nice.
And so your health bar at 200 health looks like your health bar at 150 health, more or less.
Oh, that's gotta be annoying.
It's it's difficult to get used to. I'll say that. Once you've been, streaming for a couple hours, it's, nothing major.
Almost forgot it. Get down.
I still haven't seen the blue fire tornado between Kushala and Linastra.
Wait. I can't remember if I've seen it either.
I've seen the
I
Teo
didn't.
one once, I think.
Let's see if I can drop this fool. Sweet. Nice. Okay, the others. Oh, they're all gone now. That was close. I'm cool for sure.
It seems like it might have been better just to run my knockout build in general.
Yeah, it just keeps getting knocked on that spot. I
And
hate
you
that
know,
stupid
they
tornado.
may have changed the way the exhaust works on him in master rank. Plus, they did kind of nerf the exhaust build in the last patch. I don't know if they officially nerfed it or not, but they definitely did nerf it. Because you remember when I first built it, I was knocking down and exhausting monsters left and right with it in multiplayer.
Yeah, I did it like last time, 6 times in one match.
Well, so the first time I ran it, it was against that
Stunned.
Brachydius, and it literally couldn't do anything the whole match. Between getting knocked out from the just regular knockout value on sticky, getting getting knocked over, and getting exhausted, it just had a
I'll
really
send it
bad
off of the
time.
cliff.
I see this.
Hold on. I think it's anger.
What gave
What
you
did you
that
do?
impression?
What did you do?
It couldn't be that it
Says the man that's in it.
screamed and then got a red eye on.
No, I see what did you do? Says the guy who sent it off the cliff in his first place. Yeah, I don't think it like that very much. And I chopped it in the butt with a lightning sword. Not for that to sound weird. Got the hard claw, but didn't get what I needed. Sure, there was somewhere materials here somewhere.
There was one right next to the tornado, and then there was another one up on the cliff. I don't know if you got either of those already, though.
One on the cliff I might have picked up before. Tornado one. No, I found the gold stuff though.
Oh, hey,
The
that's free
cat got
Zenny
the.
right there.
Mm-hmm. Did you head back to base?
No, I'm fighting it.
Okay.
All by my
All below.
lonesome.
Oh, zip it. You could have told me you're going, you big baby.
Oh, you know how I do. I just immediately jump on my tail raider, and then
Ouch.
it's game time.
Went for a mount and I got denied.
That sounds about right.
Oh, zip it. Quit.
Yeah, I haven't really been seeing Kushala exhaust at all.
Yeah. Been annoying me a few times, but not exhausted. Gotcha. I'm gonna head back after this. I use my last mega potion.
That's fine.
Oh,
I'll probably head
oh.
back when it runs away as well, just to switch to the other build. I know Nurgle
Right.
gets exhausted, and sometimes Namiel can, and Kieran can.
Ooh, knocked it out. Yeah, Kieran definitely get exhausted. Runs around way too much not to. Nice. What did you just do to it?
I broke its wing.
That's just something I'm flying so much.
Alright, I'm out of Sticky 2. Down to my 10 shots of Sticky 3.
Yep, it's already landed. Don't even think about it.
It spawned me or it spawned a tornado next to me, one that I had already hit. I just, I just kind of got in between a rock and a
Nice.
hard place, as it were.
Oh, it dodged both of them. Not cool.
I'm glad it wasn't aiming at me. That might have hurt.
Yeah, it missed me. Oh, that's getting annoying.
If you want a Farcaster out, I'm out of stickies now.
No, I'm good for a bit.
Alright. I'm just gonna run
I'm
to
desperate.
Camp
So
1 since
desperate.
it's
If
right
I'm healing,
here.
I can ask my Palico for help.
Yeah, you do still
Like
run
now.
your regular Palico.
hmm
I literally
Before I was
have
top.
only run it to
Before I was
level it
pretty
up.
much going up against every monster with my old build from the old game. So I ran my Palico a lot because damage then was ridiculous.
By the way, Andre, if you ever end up running a bowgun build, anytime you go back to refresh your inventory, uh,
Yeah.
unequip and then re-equip your bowgun. It'll automatically reload all of your ammo.
Oh yeah. Nice. I'll run a bowgun build once I get enough. What's it? Devil Joe's parts.
So I haven't tested out the Devil Joe light bowgun yet. The Devil Joe heavy was the Sticky 3 King beforehand.
Yeah,
The
that was fun.
any light bowgun that runs rapid fire Sticky 2 might actually outpace it. Mostly in part to it running
Oh, it's got that wind force feel around it.
that's weird.
But
So apparently
you
you
got
actually
anything
have to
else here?
unequip and re-equip. No, I don't have any dragon ammo on this build. I've been wanting to build a
Okay.
dragon ammo bowgun just because I think it's the new Devil Joe bowgun has a rapid fire. I might be mistaken on that, but it works in the same way that Pierce does, but it doesn't care about whether or not the monster's weakened, and it's a
No,
slower
cool.
traveling bullet. So on a larger monster like Kushala or like any of the Elder Dragons, really, if you line
I
up
have
the
to knock
shot
them out
right, it's
first.
absurd damage.
You either have to knock them out or wait till they're tired. so you don't miss.
Yeah,
They
and
move pretty
it's
fast.
really bad because it's slow traveling and it arcs really heavily. Like imagine the difference between you doing a fast pitch and a slow underhanded pitch. That's kind of what the difference is.
Gotcha.
I know baseball's not
Get
really
off
a thing
my.
there, but I assume you understand the reference I just made.
I didn't hear the reference, man. Repeating,
Oh,
please.
I
Sorry, I
said
was.
dragon ammo versus really any of the other ammo types is like the difference between doing a slow underhanded pitch and a fast pitch overhand.
Yeah, slow under the pitch normally have a curve attached to it, does not
Yeah,
they?
an
Fast ones is straight forward.
incredibly steep. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a parabola. It doesn't really matter.
Slow
Yeah,
balls.
it's a heavy underhand curve. Um, and like in
It's
base
once.
Monster Hunter, there was never really any reason to ever run a Dragon ammo build. But I think
It's
with the
one
new
supposed
Devil
to never had a
Joe
pleasant flame.
light bowgun, it might be worth it. I don't know. I need another crook, and I don't really want to meld for it. And I haven't really needed Devil Joe parts beyond crooks since then. I could unrank my switch axe that I haven't tested out to just give it a go, but I
Watch
am
out.
low on zennies as well.
How much stuff you got saved, like gold part? Oh, that's why you got your gold running. Why didn't you run your mantle as well and get double the gold?
The bandit? Nah,
Yeah.
I could. I don't, but I have no real reason to not to right now because I haven't been running any of my mantles anyways. But like
Perfect.
we
Perfect
just
time to
fought
run them as well.
Teostra, and of course I'm gonna run my mantle for Teostra. But yeah, no, the Palico is just kind of freeze any passively. I could tell it to do its job and it would give me more, but you know me, I can't fucking be bothered.
It's coming back down.
Yeah, I see that. One of the reasons I really liked that exhaust ammo build over the KO ammo build is you don't have to worry about only hitting the head. You can just shoot anywhere on the monster, and it's fine. Whereas if you're running KO, you specifically have to hit it in the head.
That's pretty cool though. And look, oh, it's at rest. See, it's finally working.
Yeah, and I'm not even running that other build right now. Which is kind of a shame because now that it is actually exhausted, it'll start getting exhausted more easily until it runs away and can fully regain its stamina.
It screamed and
Speak of
missed
the
on my hit.
devil, it's doing that right now. It's not dead yet, is it? I just saw its life bar. It looked like its life bar was almost dead.
I think we've been doing quite a bit of damage to it though.
I mean, we have, but I was expecting like another two areas out of it.
I'll meet you there. I'm gonna go restock my items while I got a chance.
Alright.
Hmm. So we used up something, but what? Ah, yeah, I know
Knocked you out of the sky, you fat bastard.
what. Okay, all good. On the way.
Yeah, I say let's run your guiding lands. If you still need to do that one quest to further open it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But there will come a point where we'll need to just hang out in the guiding lands, and yours is lower leveled than mine, and I need to. Kushal is going away to its nest right now. Um,
Awesome.
I do need to hunt some weaker things like Jagras and whatnot,
Yeah, that's cool.
because I haven't seen a Jagras since I first loaded in, basically.
Oh yeah, Jagras isn't around when elders are here.
No, I mean in the guiding lands. I'm just
Okay.
so far above where
Oh,
Jagras spawns at. Like occasionally a
we'll have to go
Puke
to
will
the
show up.
forest area, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but occasionally like a Puke might show up. But a Jagras, I've genuinely not seen one in pretty much the first night I was
That
grinding
post
in
no
there.
request from the Guidelands.
So as far as I know, there's only one quest that's actually in the guiding lands. Everything else is just an expedition. But
Okay.
it's different from
I
regular
meant like a normal
expeditions.
quest. If I'm in the Guidelands, can I post a quest with the handler to go
Yes,
on a normal
yes, you
quest
can, you can.
and
Like
return to the Guidelands?
if you wanted to, I don't know if you'll return to the guiding lands. I suspect you'll return to the area that you were at, like the ancient forest, perhaps.
Okay. It's awake. Oh yeah, you woke it up. Ouch, didn't have to wind me.
False. It
Jeez.
never went to sleep. I'm just drinking my drink here. Don't mind me.
That's cool. While it knocked me on my butt, I'll just prepare my wheel to find the bounce bombs. Boom, got it. Have another.
By the way, you've not ever seen Elder get swept away by the landslide, have you?
No, they don't.
They just get
They
staggered
get
by
knocked
it,
out.
right?
Yeah, they're too heavy or too strong or something. Why, you setting it off?
No, but it's
I
at like
can.
a second hit.
Hope this will. Ouch. Not nice.
I wonder if you knocked them out, or maybe if you had exhausted them, if they would be able to be swept away. They just might not be able to. It might be
Ooh,
something
I got an idea.
hard coded.
Let's see if that works. Oh, well, it worked, but it went the wrong direction. I was gonna slam it into the dam. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I didn't break it.
I
You
did.
shot my bomb, didn't you?
No, I bludgeoned your bomb with my bow gun. Speaking of which, you see the way my bow gun
You
looks?
almost washed me off.
It's the, by the way, that does answer one of the two questions I just gave. But, the bowgun appearance that I have right now is the bowgun I intend to be running. I just need to get two specific parts off of a Yayan Garuga that I don't have yet. I'm assuming it's its headpiece, but I don't know. It might be from the Scarred Yayan, which I've not fought it yet. I do have a tempered quest for it, but I'm hesitant to try out. It's a one feint too. I'm hesitant to try it out, not knowing what the Scarred is actually capable of. Because I've heard, granted, I've heard the regular Yain is bad, but I've heard the Scarred is like a madhouse. The regular Yain I had no issue with though. Like if you can fight a
It is
Rathian,
not
you can
happy.
fight a Yain Garuga.
What did you do to that thing?
I just made it a little bit mad, that's all.
A little bit. Things literally seem red and you made it a little bit mad. Snap it landed too soon. That one really hurts.
Have you fought Zenogres yet?
Huh?
Have you fought Zenogre yet?
Yeah. We did it together, remember?
I genuinely don't, but that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, you got the memory for Civ.
Sometimes. I imagine we did it with Corey at like 7 a.m. my time.
No, it was just me and you actually before we left before we got a chance to.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, it was a special arena quest you had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
I do
We haven't
remember it
done that
now.
yet.
I was trying to think of when you and I were ever in the Guiding Lands, which is almost the only place I've encountered it.
Hope I don't have to see this monster again for a while, but I still need its armor.
You say that, but you really don't. Like, Kushala Daora is worth really just her chess piece, in my opinion, for a handicraft.
Hey,
Maybe
hey,
her.
I'm an Elder Slayer. I need
I
my
know,
trophy.
I know, I know. Maybe her coil for. I think it's her coil for the evade extender. Or evade window, rather. But at that point, just run Nargacuga. It's better off, anyways. I guess
Didn't say I was
it's
gonna wear it.
it's got less defense, but its set bonus is
Hey, you keep going on about that. I said a trophy. You don't wear trophies, do you?
sometimes you do.
Weirdo.
I mean, that's why they call it a trophy wife.
Oh, good God.
Bazinga!
Sheldon wants to give you a bitch slap right now. Let's not even go there.
Hey, I unlocked an optional quest. It's probably for Kushala, which means I'm not doing it.
Oh, sweet. I got a gold crown for Kushala. Largest.
Nice. I think I already got my Kushala Gold Crown.
Oh, bite me.
Did you finish the Arc Tempered Kushala?
Once.
Just one?
Not alone. Yeah, I refuse to fight that thing alone
Oh,
again.
I don't fucking blame you. I
I
mean,
wouldn't mind
if
if
you
I
ran a
actually used a gun.
if you ran a bowgun build, I could understand fighting it solo. It'd actually be better off that way. But fighting it normally with a melee, I don't blame you at
Yeah.
all because
It doesn't work, especially when you only could have flashed your thing once. Once. And that thing doesn't stay on the ground. It's always got tornadoes everywhere.
yeah,
It's not the best thing to fight with a melee weapon.
it's absolutely terrible. And you need the wind resist because you'll keep getting staggered by its upgraded windshield.
And, and do not bring the rocks to the mantle. It's very deceiving.
Well, that's kind of true for all the Arc Tempereds and most of the upper echelon of Master Rank. Like, Shara Ishvala, you want to die? Wear that fucking rock steady around it. That is
Actually, he'll be alright if he'll be okay if you have Divine Blessing.
only if it happens to trigger in your favor.
No, no, I wear Divine Blessing on my suit, and most of the times during the barrage, half the stuff it triggers. Just have to make sure you press X just in time to jump off.
Now, I kind of wonder if you were running a gun lance charge blade, or maybe even a sword and shield, and you had guard up and 5 iron wall, I wonder if you could
And divine
actually
blessing.
block it.
Maybe.
I
See if
imagine
we
it
can
would
cancel out
actually
the.
eat through your stamina before it finishes, but you might actually be able to block it. I don't know. I don't intend to find out.
Neither. Nah. Not anytime soon, anyways.
So, are we gonna go hang out in your guiding lands, or are you gonna post up that quest? That'll determine what
Which
build
one do
I'm
you want to
running.
do?
I could
Okay.
do for either.
Let's. I'll
Um,
still be at a lower level, but at least I'll be able to. At least my cap will be released, so I can level up as well while we're there.
that's true. That's true.
Alright, I'll set the limit at 2, so I don't have to wait around just in case one of us is ready.
Do you want me to? Do you want to focus on them together, or do you want to split apart on it?
It's a 50 minutes quest, we'll just do it together.
Okay. I was gonna say
If
because
it's
I
a
know, I
20
know,
minute
I
or
could bully
35
that.
minutes, yeah.
I could bully that Palumu easy.
Yeah, I could bully the Dragon Fool easy.
I mean, I could too, but that takes a lot more effort. Then again, the other day that Palumu hit me on the ground, so who knows?
Actually, go on, if you want to split up, makes it more fun to be fair. Fighting a monster at a higher difficulty by yourself. I do. Ooh. Not much affinity to it, but I can actually bring a dragon weapon I've been dying to use for ages now. Oh yeah, I got the new Devil Joe longsword.
Let me know how that is, because from what I understand, the vast majority of the Devil Joe weapons are now trash.
This one's 924 attack, but the affinity
It's
is really, really bad.
exactly. It's got decent raw. It's got good dragon, but
And high Elder Seal
it's got absolute shit affinity, which
crits.
in
hmm
master rank affinity is kind of a big deal on, I would say, 85% of the weapons.
I'm just glad it's got a bit of white sharpness to it now. And
Like
it's not bad actually.
you could probably get away with it on charge blade, the bow guns, and the horn, because the horn doesn't really care about affinity because most people run horn as a support class. Plus, you get all that raw update anyways,
Sweet.
because
Got
attack XL is percentage based from the horn, whereas
What do you
attack
think
up
about this?
from the demon
The
drill is
fireproof mantle
additive.
got dragon attack to it. Two dragon attack to boost my dragon output, and on the evasion mantle, I got the tool specialist to recharge the fireproof faster.
Um, let's see.
So with
Rhyme
two,
guard
it'll add
is
plus 60.
Rhyme guard. Is that
Hmm?
the Velkana set?
Yeah.
Okay, and you get a gigantic benefit from the crit draw out of it. The way that longsword works. I've never run longsword.
Oh yes, it works big time. At some point, the first slash does like 114 to 145, and the second slash did a max of 221. It's
Yeah,
got
that
that
that set
dual
looks
slash
fine
one,
to
so I got
me.
that val build up.
The thunder attack is kind of whack, but
Oh no no no, not the thunder attack. Hold on, give me a sec. Look at it now, cause it re-equipped the weapon. It shouldn't be thunder attack there.
all right. So you traded one of those thunders out
This.
for the Mind's Eye ballistics and the dragons on your mantle. The tool specialist is on your mantle. Um,
hmm The
The
fireproof mantle
fire
will come in
mantle has
handy against
a
his
fire mantle
firecraft.
has a cooldown of 180, right?
Yeah, and that knocks 20% off it when I equip the evasion mantle.
Yeah, that seems like it's a fine setup.
Sweet. Good to go when you are. Ooh, food.
That
You eating?
recovery up, is that a artifact in your build, or did you slot in recovery up?
Recovery up was built in
Okay.
conveniently.
I was gonna say if you put that in, I would trade it out for health boost, but if that's an artifact, then that's fine.
I don't normally go for health boosts. I get too cocky when I have too much health. This teaches me to stay on point and focus and practice my dodging.
See, I do the exact opposite. Anytime I'm running something that doesn't have health boost on it, I'm going as if I do, and I'll be
Ah,
playing with, whatever it is, a third of the health bar, and that's a lot different from, having 50 health is a lot different from having 100 health. And there's too many times where I'm getting cocky, and I do that with my playstyle. I'll get cocky
and
and
I
then
was
I'll
wrong.
heal, and it's a good way to get myself killed.
Yeah, sounds about right. But mine's the opposite, like I said. And I was wrong. Its recovery up is dual, but I'm not swapping it for health boost.
That's fine either way, really.
I could swap it for weakness exploit, compensate for the fact that my affinity is just shit.
You can. I don't know what. Like, I haven't really been playing with weakness exploit since Iceborne dropped. I know that they nerfed it, and you only get the full effect of it when you weaken a part. Um,
Actually, yeah,
that
weakness exploit
said,
would be good at level 3. It cancels my affinity. At level 3,
and then you
attack
get
that
the
hit
extra,
weak spot have
you get the
30%
extra
affinity,
20
so
for
I get
wounded
0.
parts. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
So if we win the head, I'll get the extra 20, which puts the Devil Devil's weapon in the positive. So that's a good trade-off.
I'm gonna switch to one of my new Switch Axe builds real quick, and I want you to look at it and take it in reference to what you're using. All right,
All right,
inspect it
sweet.
right now.
All right, weakness exploit. I'll have to take off mine's either, unfortunately. And I've got one recovery up standing by itself.
Mind's Eye won't really
Ooh.
be useful against Palumu or Rathian, anyways.
Nah, only against tough shell like Behemoth and Nurgi mainly.
Shara's head, I think. Shara Uncovered head, I think, is resistant. Teo's chest is resistant. I haven't found a Lunastra yet. I haven't fought Kushala with a melee yet. Um, Nurgi seems fine as long as he's not blackened. Kieran, same deal. If he doesn't have his electric shield, he's fine. If he does, good luck anyways.
Cool. Oh, nice. That would work. Dude, just opening it and looking at the first thing would actually make it be perfect for the Devil's weapon.
Right, so that
Straight away, you
crit
got plus
eye
40, plus 10.
exactly, and then the latent power 5 makes it so that anytime that you've
Ooh.
taken 120 attack 120
Dude,
health
it's at
damage,
6.
it's at 6 with my
The
mantles.
cap, yeah, the cap's been released. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the Zenogre set
Perfect.
bonus. Um, the rank 5 and rank 6, you acquire the ability earlier. Normally, it takes
What do you do
180
to meet the
health
condition
damage.
for this, though?
For latent power, at
Mm.
rank 5 or lower, it's 180 health damage. It doesn't
So if your
matter
health
if
bar is
you
less.
heal after getting hit and then get hit again, it's just that much. It's also, alternatively, I think, um, it's like 180 seconds or 320 seconds or something like that. I don't really remember. It's a health damage or time progressed without it being procced. With
The divine
the rank
blessing on yours, if it does
6,
into the suit.
all but one of them, I believe.
Okay. What
At
about
at rank 6 or higher with latent power, it triggers at only taking 120 health damage, and much quicker on the time as well.
the power prolongers? Are those built in?
Yes, but I think that the head. Let me take
Okay.
a good look at it real quick. Yeah, the head has power prolonger 2, and the coil has power prolonger 1. And I was building it for Switch Axe and Charge Blade in mind, and they benefit a lot from having power prolonger. I know
Your
Longsword.
recovery speed. What do you feel about replacing the recovery speed with weakness exploit?
So that one bit of recovery speed is hard baked into the arms.
Damn it.
That's fine though, because the I think the chest and the legs run a much higher value of latent power. I know the chest does. I'm
Hmm.
not sure about the legs. Um, and so you could build it that way instead. You'd have to spend a little bit of time at the smithy just to look at it better. But that one value of recovery speed is baked in. The other two are on my mantle, and so you could build that however you want.
Yeah, if you wanted to put weakness exploit level 2 on the mantle, at least that will boost your attack output again
As
when anytime you
a
put that mantle on.
as a good idea of what's hard baked into the set, anything pertaining to crit and the power prolonger and one divine blessing is baked in.
Okay.
And you, if you
No,
were if you were
apart from
building
that, it looks really well.
if you were building around latent power, you could actually get a better efficiency out of the chest and arms and legs, I believe. I think you can get full if you use the alpha set. I know you can get close to it with the beta set. I'm actually running the latent power 2 charm just because I can't fully upgrade it yet. I need more stuff from Guiding Lands that I'm assuming drops from tempered monsters. Um, if you were serious about splitting up for this quest, I'll take on Rathian with this build just because I haven't really played around with it that much. It could use a little bit more defensive value. I actually might be able to upgrade that right now. Otherwise, I'll need to trade off one of my other sets for the uh, sleep immunity for Palumu.
Yeah, we can split up. I don't mind.
Alright, let me just see if I can upgrade that armor piece real quick. And did I finish upgrading that sword? Yes, I did. And let me put in some antidotes. And then I'm ready whenever you are.
Sweet. Alright, give me a sec while I finish this.
That's interesting. So, you know how I told you there's different upgrade tiers on the custom upgrades?
Hmm.
So I switched over to. Never mind. Completely ignore what I was about to say. I was I was looking at something that I had already put custom upgrades on. I was gonna say, wow, this thing starts at tier 4. That's entirely wrong, though. I'm just an idiot.
Mm, you joker. Alright, give me a sec. Almost done with this. I'm actually changing.
So, one of the neat things about this switch axe, it's a mediocre switch axe, generally speaking, right? However, you can throw on non-elemental boost, and its files deal dragon damage.
Yeah.
It's the only switch axe that has dragon files. Devil Joe doesn't have it, Nergigante doesn't have it, Valhazak doesn't have it. And from what I understand, they actually have a higher Elder Seal value, but I'm not entirely sure on that part. I in previous Monster Hunter World, it wasn't worth running because its raw was that much weaker, but its raw got buffed in Iceborne. Like it's
What's
just slightly weaker than the Diablos and the Glaveness, the acidic Glaveness rather.
acidic lateness?
Acidic Glaveness
Your weapon's
is
gonna.
the
Isn't their weapon
equivalent.
sealed?
So acidic Glaveness and Diablos are both sealed weapons. Ice
I
and
thought so.
paralysis, irrespectively.
Cool. Ready when you are.
The big difference between the
Okay.
two of them, they have comparable raw damage on every tree. Some of them have identical raw damage. The difference
What
is
elder dragon
Diablos has
was it again?
has -30, and Glaveness has 0% affinity.
What elder dragon was it again? The armor where we see that it released the hidden potential.
That's the Namiel set bonus. I believe it's
Nice.
2 and 4. Two gives
I can
you
actually.
three. Two gives you element 2, and 4 gives you element 3. I believe. It also gives you elemental buff. Um, from what I understand, it's to the order of about 150 free damage, irrespective of what kind of weapon you are. So if you're running something like the bow or the sword and shield or the dual blades, it's got a
Mm-hmm.
lot more utility than on something like the
And now it's got constitution and stamina surge to recover all that stamina you just spent.
yeah,
And not to mention if you put
it's
that with
all.
advantages.
It seems like it's all about the bow and the insect glaive. Anything that's heavily stamina consumption.
Okay, I've got the X. Let's see if we can lure Rathian to me.
Like I'm not a Monster Hunter expert, but I'm up there on the way that everything works. I'm certainly no Jin Jinx and Tuna, that's for sure. There she is.
Yep, Rathian's here. Where the fun begins.
Start this party off right.
Sweet. I'll take care of the dam. Oh, she knocked me over. I think she took care of the dam. I'm moving.
I'm attached to her, so. Hey, I actually blew outside of the dam.
Nice.
Nice. Jinx, you owe me soda.
Bite me. Oh, grab this first, then your ammo.
There's also a Rathian material there.
And gold piece, yeah. Gold digger.
Let's capitalize on this pain. Your roar is not strong enough, fair lady. I wonder if her roar is rank 3 or rank 4 earplugs.
Hmm.
Because
I don't know. I
the
don't know
switch
for them
axe,
with the
when
phone.
you're discharging, gives you a free rank 4 earplug.
Hmm.
By the way, viewers at home, if you're trying to run this exact build that I have, um, the idea is when you don't have latent power active, you're using blade mode, and when you do have latent power active, you're using axe mode.
Going for a clutch. Cover me.
She's about to roar
Oh
you off.
man. Yep, she did.
You damn fool.
Gotcha. Oh, she's angered. If we can have to just give her the bump pad in her mouth. Oh, already landed. My bad. Too late.
And I'm not certain, but it seems like the axe heavy swing got a buff from launch.
Ooh, this dragon weapon's doing some damage.
Yeah, the Wrath family's really weak to dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I've got to heal up and cure my poison while she's on the ground.
I got it.
And she's asleep. Thank you, Gajakala.
Do you want to take the honors?
I will indeed. Give me just one
Got any
second.
bullets that explodes? I'll just equip my fireproof mantle and boost my dragon output. And sharpen.
Juicy.
Nice.
Yeah, people sleep on Switch Axe for Wake Up, but it's actually not bad. I mean, it's not gonna outbeat a great sword, but it's certainly really good for Wake Ups. If you do the standing discharge, you just have to learn your spacing, that's all.
She's the angered. Oh, didn't stop her fireballing me in the ass.
She's
Though.
also running away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all the materials.
Huh, I don't have access to my raiders right now.
You still in battle?
I am now,
Tasha's.
thanks to the gotchas, but I wasn't before. At least I don't think I was before.
Why are you poisoned? Oh yeah, gotchas.
Also Rathian.
Ah.
It probably was the gotchas, to be honest, though.
Invisible wall. See? Nothing happens when you hit invisible wall with them.
Interesting. Some monsters it does work on.
Just kept running. Maybe if there's that little wall as ledge there, it will work then.
Well, if you shoot them over a ledge, it definitely works. It's the same as if you shoot a monster when they're in the air.
She keeps getting angry every time after a failed one. Ouch.
Oh, that's because ladies don't like it when you come early.
Speaking from experience, are we?
Hate to
I've
say it,
never
but
had that
no.
problem.
I've had the opposite problem, actually.
Right. Because the opposite was the first thing that came to your mind, now was it? Did you just follow me all the way around the tree?
Yeah. You know she's
Yeah.
really good at running around. I'm knocked out. If she hits me right now, I could die.
Funny, she's not.
I
She
know.
could be really good at running around after I sharpen her weapon.
Well, monsters hate it when you
Keep your
sharpen your
fireball.
weapon.
Will you hurry up and drink that damn potion already? Good. Dummy. I need to cut that tail off before she
She's
dies.
done.
Stay up there.
So, what
Oh,
do
we're
you
killing it
think
or
of
capturing it.
this? We can capture it just to save time. What do you think of this
Oh,
gear
nice.
setup that I've got going on for this build?
That's the one I just look at with the switch axe, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the appearance, the phenotype, if you will.
Look like a werewolf samurai.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna drop this fool. Get ready. Alright, give me that tail before you die, please. Really? I did ask nicely. I didn't have to fire blast me. If this was the Rathalos, she'd be halfway in the air by now.
Good thing it's not,
Bump
though.
party.
Oh, I'm knocked out again.
Don't worry, I got her. Bump party in the combo? Yeah. Charged. Dude, I'm being used as a football over here. I'm stunned. Thank you, Palico.
Oh, wow. I just went after your healing thing, your little bubble, and
Yeah,
she hit me before I could get into it. Like I had already hit the
awesome.
cloud. That's fine, though. I
Just
needed to
trying to
switch
revive me up.
over anyways.
Wow. Did the same thing to me. It's a good thing I got that healing thing equipped to the Palico.
The free death thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a shame that it doesn't heal you a lot, though.
I'm not complaining, heal me enough.
I mean,
And
it's
they've got
fair. Free death is free death.
oh my days. Have you seen the clutch claw with the Dante equip?
It's so sick.
Oh my days. It looks like Mira's arm.
I think what it's supposed to be is, you know the I think it's in 4 Dante gets a gear that's supposed to be 1,000 weapons, but you only really get like 5 weapons out of it. I think it's from that.
Ah. I just remember it's a 2 monster hunt. We still got more fun to be had. Be sure to come after me while I'm charging in. Sharpening, come on. Nope. Didn't budge.
She just knocked the fuck out. I say you,
Well, so much
she's
for that
dead.
crap.
There's also a couple of items underneath her.
Did she lay golden eggs?
She laid something, that's for sure.
I'm taking scenic route.
You do that. It's gonna take you the longest amount of time.
Yeah, only one problem. She's not on my map. I haven't got any tracks for her.
She's around Area 1 right now.
That's alright. I'll take the express route instead.
Sounds good. There's also, at least there were a ton of tracks right outside of this camp. This is where I spawned at. Yeah, there's a fur pile up at that, what is that? A tiny fat palm tree up the way?
Cool. I need to grab some scatter nuts to add to my combo attacks. While we're here. Oh, actually, never mind. I got some bump pads left
She's
over from the
coming
last
directly
monster.
to Area 8 just to meet us.
Sweet, how kind of her.
It looks like
No,
a
I got some free
larger
tracks.
specimen than normal.
Maybe it's a crown.
I don't think so. I don't think it's even a silver crown.
Evasion mantles recharged. Time to
Like
hit the
that
fire.
Odo we fought earlier today. And I'm asleep.
And I've dropped her.
Maybe one of these
You
Jaggers
still
will be
asleep?
kind enough to try and eat me.
You still asleep? Oh,
I'm
there
awake
you are.
now.
I couldn't see you through the smoke. All those opportunities missed out.
Speaking of absurd damage, um,
Uh-oh, shoot me, shoot me!
I can't.
Oh, well, that helped. Nope, going back to sleep. Thank you. That would have hurt a lot more.
The irony is I shot you with exhaust ammo. It's what's right next to my
You woke me up,
sticky ammo.
you wake me up with exhaust ammo. Oh, oh, that looks painful.
Dropping bombs.
Backing up. Sharp my weapon on these ones first. Oh, perfect for you to come up with the last hits.
Doesn't its texture look so pretty though? Like there's
I'm
something
gonna
about
hit
the
you in a
way the
minute.
metallic and that like purple and blue and like what is that, cyan? It's not even green. I think it's cyan.
It's the kind of color that makes animals stay away from shiny flowers. It's poisonous. I'm gonna take a leaf out of their book.
And eat it? Develop an immunity to it over several generations?
Not every animal is that suicidal.
Humans are.
Oh man, can't believe I just missed that.
Side note, did you hear about that guy who's taken a toll on himself to become immune to snake venom, and it's actually working?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
Good
the
for them.
extent of his immunity, but he, is regularly injecting himself with the venom of many different snakes, and he's started developing an immunity to snake venom.
Capture or kill this one.
Either or. Capture would be quicker, but I'm not really plussed about it.
Sweet. Kill it is. Get down.
By the way, Andre, if you do end up deciding to run a bowgun class, you're going to need to master using your radial wheel to craft on the fly. And you gotta continuously remember that it's something you have to take care of.
Yeah, don't forget, it's mastering Meridian is no problem, especially when you run a healing class like yesterday. I had to switch different windows to scratch and heal. Is it weakened already?
I don't think it's dying yet.
There's a material somewhere.
It's too late. I'm already out of the area. No,
You
it's
probably
not
got it.
dying. It's up here, where you commonly find Black Veil at. Also, Anjanath. And I'm asleep. Me, my Palico, and my Tail Raider. Well, I'm awake now.
Where the hell is it taking me?
Side note, viewers at home, that attack, Andre, the attack where it bounces around and then bounces really wildly toward you, that does way more damage than it should. It's like 75% of a health bar.
Oh, sweet. Mount off my rider.
I wouldn't be surprised if she comes down.
Another pun?
No, I
happy
meant from
accidents.
sticky ammos. It wasn't quite
Yeah,
enough
she's
though.
about to drop. Hmm. 96, 147, 147, 104, 176, and 196. My double sword slash then.
I knocked her over again.
Nice.
I do hate that they nerfed the light bowgun sticky build. Because it's not really a damage build. It does good damage, it doesn't do great damage. It's
She's
definitely
now,
not
isn't
damage to write home about, but
Oh.
the utility of it.
No, no, no.
You fool.
Not again.
In the words of
I
Excalibur,
really should put the,
you fool!
I really should take those things apart off the wheel. Keep hitting the wrong one. Could do with another truck. Excalibur. Oh, they should make a cross between with Captain Falcon. I'm putting the Falcon punch in this game.
So if they had the Tompa weapon that Monster Hunter Frontier has, that would make sense. There's a weapon from that game that I really want. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. It has to do with like electromagnetism. Like imagine a hybrid of like a great sword and charge blade, but you can also throw the thing into the monster like a switch axe, then repel onto the monster where it's located at. It's really sick. You should just try and find videos about it.
Dude, what are you doing? Shoot the rock on it. Ah, it moved. That whole time it was right under the rock.
I know. I saw it all. I'm the one who shot the rock.
No, I shot the rock.
No, I did with sticky ammo.
No, I did. with a red pit.
Well, my shot was worth more because it was made out of sticky ammo.
Yeah, well, I shot it first.
Sure you did. I shot it before any animation changed.
Okay, fine. You're a quick draw. I'll leave it to it.
It's my failure, not yours. Let me have it.
You can have it. Now it's limping.
Question is will it get away before it falls down?
Yeah, if
Unfortunately,
you're
it looks
shooting the
like it's
ground.
yes. No, that was not directed at it. I thought I ran out of ammo. Free element ammo will sometimes play with your mind like that. Not free
Right.
element ammo, spare shot. Because when you're shooting your seventh clip out of two,
It's okay. We believe you.
when you're shooting your seventh clip out of two, I want you to process that for a second. You're
No.
you're ready to reload, and I just hit the same button for reload. I shoot the shoot button for reload.
No, so this it is nice.
Yep.
Wait, it's not here yet.
Nope. It's coming though. It's gonna limp real slow. Let it walk. Let it walk. I want to
I am.
laugh
I'm
at it.
just getting some scared nuts.
That Jagras ate one of my tranks.
Thought we're killing it.
Come look at my character before we time out.
Don't want to see a character. You said we were killing it. What are you? Oh, never mind.
I told you I was gonna laugh at it.
Well, if I'd kill it, you'd have more time to laugh at it.
It's okay. A good joke only lasts but so long.
Can't believe all that trouble to fight Kushidora just for that fell wing, and I still haven't checked whether they received it or not.
I didn't try to turn in the quest either.
The Gildan Lands region level cap has been removed, so I
Yep,
can
you
go more
should
than
be
level
at
4
cap
now.
5 now.
Yep. Cap 5 indeed. Let's see. I'm tempted to go quickly grab some food and go to the Gardenlands, but I want to go to Gardenlands first before the food place closes.
Are you talking about real food?
Yeah, I was going to the chip shop.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not getting off the game. I'm just gonna grab the food. Food is literally across the road, which is too convenient for I need to do grocery shopping.
Oh, trust me, I completely
It's
understand. I
it's
had
so
that
easy
kind
to
of
get
setup.
takeout when you live alone.
I had that kind of setup when I was in Denver. There was a Pizza Hut literally just go down the 3 flights of stairs, walk out of the complex, it's right there.
It's annoying. It's annoying as well when you live alone. You know you need to save money, but it's so convenient getting a takeout. Too much of a hassle cooking for yourself half the time.
It can be, man.
Mm. How much time do I have left before it closes? But I don't want to wait till later, else I'll get the leftovers. Yeah, I got it. Go 20 minutes time. I'll log into the garden lands and while we're there, I'll head back to camp in 20 minutes, grab some food, and then come back.
That's fine.
Yeah, I just realized I've been eating since lunchtime yesterday.
I don't know how you do that kind of shit, man.
Smoke weed and sleep.
Again, I don't know how you do that shit, man. Like,
Night
I never
shift.
really got munchies when I smoked, but I'd
I never
know
used to.
90% of the time I'd know when I was hungry. The only time I
No,
wouldn't
it's
was
not
when
really
I'd get
much.
off of
Well, I
work.
smoke. when I smoke, I get bored, I sleep, and I don't get munchies. So when I wake up and realize I haven't eaten in quite a while, then I got some cravings.
Yeah, I used to work at a not warehouse manufacturer, warehouse selection thing with Whole Foods, and the number we were quoted was burning 7,000 calories a day.
Wow.
And you come off of that and you go home and you just smoke out of your bong a few times, and you haven't even considered the fact that you haven't eaten yet because you're fucking exhausted and now you're high and exhausted. I'd forget to eat that way a couple of times. Not always, but a couple times. But like
It's annoying when you forget to eat.
just living a regular ass life, I don't get it.
Uh, Dude, thank you for your help with Kusho. I do have both. I managed to get two following from that, so my dragon-proof mantle is now upgraded.
Nice. Mine is as well.
Mine is setting up camp, so I definitely need to go to the second camp at the Garden Lands, so definitely need to go. Haven't got any of the materials for that.
You're gonna need to run around gathering uh, ancient forest mining outcrops in the guiding lands.
I'm good with that. I don't mind exploring new areas. Actually, I prefer that sometimes. And if you say that's what she said, I'm gonna kick you off your own chat.
As a pro tip, I would say run geologist for that because you get an extra
Yep,
mining out of it.
I think I've already got it equipped.
In
Wait, did
fact,
I really just
I
went on
think
the
it's
whole hunt
geologist
without a
3.
charm?
It wouldn't surprise me, man.
No, no,
You're
I
insane.
got the other. No, I got the other one.
I'm looking at you right now.
Should
You
have.
you didn't have a single charm.
Nope, I haven't got a single charm. Well, at least we kicked their asses.
Absolute mad lad right here.
Yeah, but with that much output without a charm, yeah, come on, I'm just gonna decide what to put on now. So that weakness explorer really came in handy.
I'm gonna
Recovery
say
speed.
one thing. We're gonna load in, and there's gonna be a bunch of low tier shit, right?
I think so.
Kill that damned Jagras and kill that damned Puke Puke.
So after Jackers and Puke. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because the Jagras does a small attack up, which you'll want for anything that you're trying to scale for raw, and the Puke gives you
Hmm.
the first level of elemental up, which you'll want for anything running elemental or status.
Nice. And it's a level 2 and a level 1 they give you for the Dragon Mantle.
That's kind of useful.
Yeah, I suppose. And since they already max out your dragon stuff when you put it on, no need to put dragon up on it. So I need to figure out what else I could put on it.
I'm gonna be running my raw dog charge blade. That's what I call it.
Raw dog charge. Okay, fair enough.
It's using the artillery secret and super recovery. Artillery 5, health boost 3, recovery up 3, recovery speed 3, powerful armor 3, part break 3, flinch free 3, tremor resist 2, which I could trade out for something. I could trade into it rather. Speed eat 2, earplugs 1, focus 3 with a mantle equipped, and capacity boost.
Nice.
For a raw charge blade, the only other thing I could make this better with is trading out something for, and I might actually do that right now. Trading out something for, yeah, I'm gonna trade the brace out for it. Elementless, just to give it that extra 5% EFR.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a
I'm gonna.
comfortable. As soon as I eat, a comfortable 12,000 raw attack.
I've swapped it around with the dragon-proof mantle. I put the tool specialist on that since it lasts the shortest. So for 90 seconds, I've got 20-minute recharge. And on the evasion mantle, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna put two agitator on there. So every time they scream while we're in the evasion mantle, I'm powered up and I've got agitator jewel, so it's at level 4.
As an aside, man, I know it's been what, like 4 hours now, 3 hours now since I started drinking. I've drank basically a fifth, just shy of a fifth of liquor, and I'm not feeling anything.
Yeah, that's because your body numb. Careful you don't give yourself alcohol poisoning.
That's not what I mean by not feeling anything, you dummy.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not feeling any of the effects of it. I generally have a high tolerance, but like I would expect to at least feel a little something.
Hmm. Don't tell me I only had one. Come on, that's not fair. Oh yeah, add two. Change my mind on the agitator.
No, not even 3 hours. It's been like 2.5 hours. Because I started like the
Maybe,
hunt before the major hunt before I started streaming, and I've only
maybe
been
your booze
streaming
is
for an
watered
hour and
down.
20.
Maybe someone say, maybe someone watered down your booze without you knowing.
Highly unlikely.
Sweet, I'm all set up. Uh-huh. Come on, Poogie, dig for me, please. Oh, I check my harvest. Not fully yet. Plenty of time left. Alright, ready?
Yep, you have to join, or you have to go out into the gathering, the guiding lands, and then I can join from there.
Oh no, I'm saying that you're ready.
I am.
I'm heading off. Cool.
Just petting my sweet little cat. He's so sweet and
There's
soft.
Padamu, Rathian, and Glavenus on the map.
That's odd. You haven't been in your guiding lands, really, have you?
Nope.
Hmm.
Maybe because I completed a quest to change.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
My level cap didn't get released again, did it? I was gonna do a
I
update or
think the
something.
next quest is the one that unlocks your level cap again. I think you have to get
Sweet,
up to
and enable me
49.
to get the materials to augment my armor again and release the cap even more.
So I've not found the materials for augmenting your armor yet. I don't know if we need to do temper elders for that or if we need to do tempered guiding lands for that.
Mm.
Because guiding lands is pretty much like de facto post game. Like after you've finished all of the regular stuff and you've built your sets, guiding lands is all there really is, from what I understand.
Okay. Oh, we'll see, because this update's quite big. Wonder what they'll bring out next.
Well,
Wonder not what crossover they'll do next.
the next thing is Rajang. I don't know about after that.
Yeah, I meant crossover wise. Do you know about any?
I've
Apparently,
not
we
heard
need to hunt
anything. I
brutes.
think I heard something about there being a Resident Evil crossover, but I don't know if that was just a fan theory or not.
Resident Evil.
It seems
A
like a
giant
bizarre
liquor.
crossover for me, but it is a Capcom property if I'm not mistaken, so it makes more sense than most of the bizarre fan theories. Like, I've seen some people like, let's have a Halo crossover, or let's have a Gears of War crossover, or let's have a Witcher crossover. I'm like, we already got the Witcher crossover. The rest
Yeah,
of
we got The
those
Witcher. I hate that
are
damn monster.
stupid.
Okay, look who just turned up. You screamy little.
Are you sure you haven't been to the Guiding Lands yet?
Why?
Well, because it just showed me what the status of your stuff is, and your Wild Wasteland and your
Level
Wild
2.
Spire and your Ancient Forest are level 2, and so are the mining outcrops for it.
Yeah, I've been. Remember when we were here last time? I did more time mining and stuff like that than we did fighting.
I didn't
And you went
remember.
offline before me.
I didn't remember doing anything with your Guiding Lands though.
No, me and you were hunting for a little bit. That's how I managed to get that quest, remember?
Well, right, but I don't remember touching your Guiding Lands. Is what I mean. I mean, it's entirely plausible that you went into your Guiding Lands from the story quest and then just hung out there for a little bit. That would make sense
Yeah,
to
when
me.
I first got it, I hung out here for a good while before you joined me, because me and Query was on here before you.
That
It's
makes
when you
sense.
came on that you helped me to fight the lightning dude.
Yeah, the Zenogre.
Mm-hmm.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, so I built up a little while I was here before hunts.
Why are energy drinks so expensive?
You need to calm down,
I'm calm, bitch.
stupid Pinky. Not you, Pink Raffy. Come on, need something to break here. Uh-oh. There it goes, getting all mad again. Pink Rathian scale. Ouch. Not nice. I just got the tail.
Oh, fuck me, it just venomed me. You don't
Who are
happen to
you
have an
fighting?
antidote on you. I'm right here next to you.
Yep, I do. Want to pass you one quickly?
If you've got wide range, just drink it for me.
No, I don't, but I can pass it quick.
Nah, that's cool. I'll just
Just run
Farcast
into
her
me
out.
real quick.
I'll just Farcast her
Just run
out.
into me real quick.
No, I'll just Farcast her out. I'm knocked out. I'm dead. It's fine.
Oh.
What just
Next time
happened
we come
is
here, remind me to bring my healing class.
what just happened is exactly why my character's death phrase is I hate when that happens.
As soon as I'm about to put down a trap, it runs off. And Glavenus is here. At least I don't have to go looking for you. Shut up.
So, as a generalization, it's not a hard fast rule, but as a generalization, by the time you finish hunting one monster, other monsters that were in the area at the same spawn time will have left.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Again, it's not a hard and fast rule, and I don't know how multiplayer plays into that because if you're actively hunting something, it takes a whole lot longer to leave the area than otherwise.
How far are you? Glavenus has been trained.
I'm fighting the Rathian. We're in the Wildspire area.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely angry now. Keep telling him I don't want the tail, but keeps offering it.
So the good thing about the guiding lands is you don't have to care about part specific breaks because they only drop one type of thing. Like they'll
Mm-hmm.
everything will drop a bone type depending on its tier and body type, from what I understand. But as far as like a Rathian material, it's just a Rathian material. And you can only get that type of material from the guiding lands.
Ouch!
She
What
is
was that?
really good at just envenoming me.
Sounds really good at setting my backside on fire. I forgot she could breathe fire as well. Thought it was just a tail.
Yeah, regular Glavenus can do that shit.
And she can use her tail to throw fire at you.
Yep.
Awesome.
Pound for pound, regular Glavenus is infinitely better than acidic.
Yeah,
Like
it's a lot
as
tougher
a
than that one.
monster. Nice. It's a
Well, I
party now.
found you. Get back here, I wasn't done with you.
Apparently he was done with you and interested in me.
I was interested in your monster. Don't get all big headed over there.
Oh,
Miss me.
sure.
Counter. Will you keep your monster on a leash? Never mind, it's gone.
Can't. It's her time of the month, don't you know?
Oh, good God. Well, we can help with this one then. Make yourself useful.
Do you really want me to? I was gonna go keep fighting her.
I'll go after her then.
I already turned around, man. Make up your mind.
Well, if you're here, then got any traps?
Yes.
Yeah, let's use some.
Miss me twice, you fat bitch.
Mhm. Nice.
Man, I gotta get used to the motion values on this thing. That's the second
Ouch, what
time
just
tonight that
exploded?
I've shot past the monster with my discharge.
Not saying a word.
Hey, it's what
Really
they
not saying a
decided to
word.
call it. I didn't call it that, it's what they call it.
Really not saying a thing. Oh, that was close. That's what exploded before.
Yeah, his little bomb blasts.
Yeah. Nice. Gun to the face. You masochist. Will something break already?
Where do you
Finally!
go?
I've been chopping it in the face enough with this big ass sword. Went to threaten the wall, then realized I didn't have enough slinger ammo.
I've done
I
that too
can't drop
many
anymore.
times to care.
Yeah. Try knocking some off, but no. Ooh, wait. There's some here. That's perfect. Need to sharpen though. Oh, dude, that brute wyvern analysis progress bar just went from one to three. Just one more, and
Out
we
of
can go
4
for
or
another quest.
5. Nice.
Out of four.
Oh hey, my pink Rathian's back. I'm gonna keep fighting her.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find this one where we just ran off to.
I need to get a charge blade that's raw, has good raw damage, and does have some white sharpness. Because this is bouncing off of everything and its brother with blue sharpness is kind of getting old real quick.
Yeah, that will happen, unfortunately. Oh, found you, G. Sweet, got mouse. Keep still taking that tail. It's glowing. That's the best time to cut it off, isn't it?
Yep. According to some people, it's the only time you can actually cut the tail.
I broke it, but nothing came off.
Yeah, you have to break it first before you can cut it. It's like the Otagiran tail.
Ah, okay, cool. Didn't like it being broke. Yeah, lit it up. It's illuminated.
And this Rathian is an expert at fucking envenoming me. Every time it hits me, even once with its tail, I've got venom.
Yeah, it's really powerful with that. It's been doing it to me the whole time. I must have used up three now. Damn screen. Yep, it's pissed off again.
You get
Thanks for
its
the
tail?
material. Nope, got his rib cage. No, I'm going for the tail. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Same here.
You did see my health bar go whoosh.
Would you stop with that tail? I said, please stop with that tail. Not keep hitting me with it. That is not what I asked you to do.
In the monster's defense, me not speak English.
You don't know that. It literally just spammed its tail move like 4 times in a row.
I need to bring the singer and mount it. Tail's glowing again. Uh-oh. Not good. Dummy. That hurts. Remember next time we have a bright idea to fight this thing to bring a blooming fireproof mantle.
Oh, I've almost always got mine on me.
Knock me out of my sharpening.
By the way, if you come back here, there's 4 Rathian materials on the ground next to the cacti.
Finally hit for him.
You should shoot an SOS off. Make it a whole party in here.
Nah. Next time.
Fair enough. What's your MR at right now, by the way?
21? I think.
That can't be
No,
right.
61.
61. Okay,
61.
so yeah. You're not too far off of
Oh, it was 49 before.
yeah, you were already past the cap when the cap was unlocked. I've hit the next cap each time I've unlocked mine. So it'll be good to get you up to that rank 69 quest while we're still on.
Snap. Oh, we actually got the... I can actually turn hand in the thing. Can actually hand in the research now.
So what I understand that to be is you can now cast a bait.
Yeah.
I've not done it yet myself.
I've done one. That's how I got. That's how we got the lightning monster.
The Zenogre, yeah, I thought that's how you'd get it,
Yeah.
but I haven't actually done mine. I literally just happened to find one in my guiding lands, and then I fought yours. And then I got a couple
nice.
of, I did some SOSs, but before I did, I got some investigations with it.
Actually, don't need to kill this thing. There's nothing I want from it at the moment.
You should do it anyways.
Okay.
Or at the very least, capture it.
I'm out next.
Get wrecked, bitch. That might be too far. Nope, I got it with 3 impact files.
Come get me. I need a mount, and I'm sick of dodging this. Huh.
There's something I do still need to master with Charge Blade, and that's the guard point. I've done it a couple of times, but I haven't quite figured it out. I've always done it on accident.
Damn fire. Yeah, the guard. Yeah, that's something I never master myself.
Yeah, Dino, Angry was talking about it as like the best thing about Charge Blade, and I can understand it because you can
Mastering the
basically
yeah.
take a monster's best attack and then do your best attack out of it.
Oh, I just got annoyed with myself. That was such a waste. Break something to make up for it though. Wasn't the tail again.
Oh, why'd you have to turn? Alright, I think Rathian's just about done. If it goes to its nest, do you want me to capture?
Rathan's over here.
It just left where I'm at and it was looking pretty weak.
It came starting on us. Yep, it just got the tail and it's on its spot. Yeah, capture it, please. More monsters, the better.
Yeah, if we
I'm
capture,
gonna
then
have
you
to
don't have
mine.
to worry about cutting, don't have to worry about killing.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
that
kill
was a
mine with my
waste.
traps. No, they flew off.
No, I just completely missed my, discharge. It definitely seems like Bludgeoner might be a useful thing to run on Charge Blade.
What's that?
Because, generally speaking, I don't really care what my sharpness is. And because
Same.
the files don't care what my sharpness is. And you get more EFR out of having the, lower sharpness, and I go through my sharpness bar like mad. I don't know what the math is on it, but it seems to be the case. Your quarry is over here with me. Oh, here, you
Oh
are
yeah,
too.
no, I followed it back. Let's see if I can get them to kiss.
I just broke something
I
on her.
can. I can get them to kiss and not them in each other. At least we know they can play nice. Except for the part where she just shot me in the ass with a fireball.
Well, you said you can get them to play nice, not you can get her and you to play nice.
Okay, well, I did kind of force the situation, so that's fair
Rape.
enough. Hey, I didn't do it. He kissed her.
Only a little bit with my explosive discharge. Wink wink.
Nice. Two kids still not playing nice, huh?
Man, I'm fucking down to yellow already.
Yeah, Query won't leave me alone. Wow, you queried got mine all the way from over there.
Yep.
Knocked it straight over.
She just ignored my discharge completely and decided to go after your Glavenus.
Yeah. Nope, she's after me. She just poison tailed me.
Nice.
Definitely after me. Triple fireball.
Side note, you do want that Glavenus material. The Glavenus material is pretty good.
I think there's something I need the Glavenus material for. Might be the acidic one though.
No,
Either
I
way.
mean the Guiding Lands Glavenus material. It's different from regular Glavenus.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, you're saying each monster has a new material.
Yep. It drops something called the Smoldering Tail.
Gotcha.
And regular Rathian drops something called a Queen Scale. I don't remember.
Damage that tail up. Much of that kind of it's not glowing.
I should have guarded. Damn. There's some more pink Rathian material in area 2 if you can get to it before it despawns.
Don't think I can. A little bit busy at the moment. Ouch.
I try to finish on her tail, but it is pink Rathian. Would you stop with that shit? That's super annoying.
Broke it.
The tail?
Yep.
Nice.
She can still send fireballs at you with the tail swipe. What little bits left anyways.
Yeah, it's not completely neutered like most other monsters are.
And she's very pissed off at taking her tail at the moment, I'll give you that. On fire, I need to move.
That poor Anjanath.
really don't want to let it go, do you? Took your tail. Get over it. Allah. Oh no, I'm not healing.
There's a ton of
So I forgot
material
to think
right
of that.
where Area 8 meets Area 2. I'll come take over for you.
Well, thank you.
I'm on my way.
Your ball's here as well. I need just land mine on his back. I do need to carve this one material up. It ran away. How about yours?
I haven't gotten mine's tail yet.
No, yours is here.
Yeah, I know, I can see her.
Okay, you're here too. Get Glavenus's tail.
Oh wow, I just got analysis program Elder Dragon.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
That tail's gotta come off soon enough. How do you keep venoming me? Jesus.
Yeah, they're lying like that somehow. Cool. All restocked and good to go. This some from fireproof metals. 2 minute close call. Gonna do some mining after this battle. Anjanot's here. Oh, these two turf war, 2 dinosaurs.
Let me know how it is. I haven't seen their turf war yet.
No, they're fighting, but they're not turf warring.
My Rathian's just about done.
Did get them to kiss and make up though.
I'll try and pop her tail off on the wake up hit. It looks like she nests in Area 9.
May not be able to get any more bumpers off Glavenus, but could have off Anjanot. Not too late, she's gone.
Where do you keep your tail at? Under your wing. Huh. Interesting.
Glavenus said that in that.
Glavenus is here with me. And Rathian.
So am I. I'm on his face. What's the trap? You can have that trap.
She's following you, by the way.
So she didn't take the trap.
Nope.
She just lit us up.
Looks like she's going back to her camp.
She weakened as well.
Oh, she's like skulled. She was ripe for capture a minute ago.
Too bad she didn't fall in my trap down. Sweet. That's one.
The question is where is she going now that she's not nesting? By the way, after we finish off this Rathian, remind me to pop in and give us full stamina with my hunting horn.
Okay. Yes, me. Counter. Didn't like that, did you? Whoops. I was in the middle of motion, so I couldn't dodge.
Her tail should be really close. I've been working on it this whole time.
Okay, good to know. I'll continue. How many traps you got left? One or two?
I got both my traps left.
Do you mind putting down the shock trap? I'll put some bombs on it.
Give me 1 second. Let me discharge.
I'll keep her busy. There you go, that should help. Here we go. Ready to discharge?
DU. I'm on her tail.
Okay, I'll do it.
Damn.
Oh, nice! And my weapon was sheathed, so all the energy built up as well. Ouch! Where the frick did you come from?
I don't know, but he thinks he's hard and he's not.
Oh, I'm taking this tail. Drop some bomb pads. Let's get the show on the road. Just jumped on my head out of nowhere. Oh no, Definitely pissed off now. Don't move. Got me covered, need to sharpen. Miss. Try again. I still need to carve that thing up. But I need it to go away. Right now. Seriously, go away. Thank you.
I think you made him mad.
A little bit, yeah. Once I finish carving. Chill out, I was only playing. Oh no, I wasn't done carving. No, I'm done. I said chill. Slender ammo for lighter. It's a good thing about the fireproof mantle. Seems like everything here is fire.
Well, I've run my fire mantle too, just because the number of monsters in the game that do ice or something else are much lower. There's
Mm-hmm.
way more fire damage to take in.
And dragon. Got a few materials, nice. And it should be calm, hopefully, by the time we get there. What time is it? Okay, I need to get some food before 2 o'clock. They close at 2 for till dinner time. Bumper did that.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna go after this puke. Or not, because it just left the area.
Tree.
And I
That's
don't
a
know what
lot
it
of
is, but
materials.
Charge Blade makes me grit my teeth a lot. Anytime
It's a
I'm like
build-up.
preparing to do the super amped element discharge, I can't help but grit my teeth really hard. Like I can feel it in my temples.
Did that just help?
No, they took that off. Certain weapons used to be.
Man, your cat's dropping a lot of materials. Pook is back.
It's a good cat.
Andrew's tired. Grab some piercing pods off here, Pookie. Thank you. Didn't want the fire though. Nice. Time to drop.
How did it poison me? Oh, gotcha, call it did.
Ooh, I broke something. Nice.
By the way, as you upgrade your mining, the nodes will get noticeably larger.
Okay, sweet. Apparently, if you spend too many time in one area, your bonus for one area, the other areas go down.
I think it's that it times out, not that it necessarily goes down. Like if you go there once per like hour or so, I don't know the exact numbers, it'll be fine. I think it's that you've spent too much time not being there.
Dude, I was doing it.
No, I was doing it.
No, I was doing it.
You fucked it up. I have no stamina right now. This is terrible.
No, it was already.
Like, I literally have red stamina right now.
Clutch Cloud, the light. I didn't think that would work, but sweet. Sword drop, bitch.
Oh, hello, Puke.
Whoa, that looks painful.
It wasn't. I need to
Prove I
remember
didn't
that
stay
there
long.
is a cancel to that move. By the way, you asked about the phosphorescent core or whatever it is, the photophore core, something
Yeah,
like that. That's from
something you need to
Tsitsi,
mine in this area.
and he's here right now.
Oh, sweet. But I gotta go get some food, or else the place is gonna close. So it's gonna have to wait till I come back.
That's fine. I can take care of it while you're gone.
Sweet.
I'll try to trap it that way you get the benefits of it. And if not, then it'll just be gone and it's fine because another will show up in its place.
Gotcha. calm down. Hee hee hee.
Pookie, you are not ready for me.
Oh man, he actually got me.
That's interesting. Puka is not able to venom you.
Really?
Yeah, despite poison being his whole game.
Okay, Angela just left.
Shame.
Did it? No,
Did
it's
it
saying it's
say
still here.
appears to have left or did it say has left?
No, it's still here. It just went somewhere where it didn't look like it
It
could
looks
go
like it's in
anywhere
the
from.
Wildspire race right now.
Yeah, it just jumped somewhere where it looked like it left the map. Do you mind taking over with Angela for a while? I'll grab some food. It's almost done.
Yeah, give me just a second.
I'm gonna head back to camp in the meantime. Handling my research so far. Where is she? Oh, she's over by the fire. It makes sense in a snow place, but here, really? Wimp.
Well, that's where her food is cooking.
Touche.
Oh, hey, look, there's Teetsy.
Master rank 62 and climbing. Palico level 41. Almost at level 2 with the Coral, level 3 with the Wildspire. Halfway to level 3 with the Forest. It's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. I'll see you in a bit, dude.
Alright, man. See you when you get back. Should only be like 10, right? Ah, shame. It looks like he's about to despawn. Yep. Damn. And you're not even here to hear me apologize. Played one too many. Alright, he should be topped off. There's no way Pookie's ready to leave yet. That can't be right. Get wrecked. Damn. Oh wow, your roar is not even strong enough to count as a hit. It's not even a rank 1 war. Rank 1 roar. I always forget that my auto heal doesn't work in that one. Well, I guess it's technically two areas. Two areas. I finally got a knockout gem. That could be useful. That could be very useful. I hope Andre doesn't despawn. I guess I do have to be in here to trigger that. I wish you could further customize what your Palico loadout is. Like when it's completely maxed on everything. It's like running the Shield Spire rank 3 you might want to do without running the rest of Shield Spire. Similarly for, like the Coral rank 1. I'm assuming, based on the way that their update has been with Iceborne, that that kind of thing will actually come in the next major update. Not the next title update, but the next, like, game title update. Like Monster Hunter Fireborne, or, whatever it'll end up being. Side note, can you imagine Monster Hunter Dragonborn? That's silly. Todd Howard would sue for sure. Whoa, hello. Why'd you skate? Oh, come now. I gotta remember there's a better cancel than just putting it in your shield. I have to remember that. The almighty words of Archer, get wrecked, Jiro. By the way, if you viewers at home don't know what I'm referencing, it's Blazing Azure Crows, um, Fate Stay Night, and Fate Unlimited Blade Works, and Fate Zero abridged series. And if you don't know what that's talking about, it's anime. It's just anime. And if anyone tries to tell you that the Fate series is, with the sole exception of Fate Apocrypha, tries to tell you that this Fate series is somehow like sexist or anything like that, is completely wrong. I could almost understand the argument with Fate Apocrypha, but it's really also not correct. But I could understand it. Oh, I'm actually blighted. Too bad for this Gyros, me being blighted means nothing. Well, maybe unless it does that. Oh, come now. I think you doth protest too much. It seems my good friend Gyros here is not a team player. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you were aiming me?
Are you talking to yourself again, you crazy wacko?
No, I'm talking to myself and the viewers at home, all 0 of them. I just did a super amped in the middle of goddamn to nowhere. As an aside, as soon as I went after that Anjanath, right after you left, like literally right after you left, like
You left.
5 seconds after you left, he walked out of bounds and left. And then Pookie left, and then Tsitsi left. And so now
If I leave, will I be able to join you when I come back?
I believe so. I'm not entirely certain. I don't know how Guiding Lands works.
I'll head off. When I finish eat, I'll try and rejoin. If not, we can create another one.
Alright, about how long do you think you'll be?
As long as it takes you to eat a plate of food.
About
And
how
then I can
long
probably eat faster
does it
than you.
take you? Well, hey now. About how long do you think it takes you to eat a plate of food?
Alright, give me 5-10 minutes.
Alright.
I'll still be here listening in like the 0 viewers.
Hey man, some of my videos that had no viewers when I was uploading them, when I was streaming them, have one or two views now. So at least someone out there is paying attention. And
It's bound to happen.
on my Twitch streams, I have one guy who shows up fairly regularly. He's pretty cool. He's a guy goes by the name of, what is it? Retro something. Retro, I can't remember.
I can pull out a monster for you if you want. You have a choice between Radaban and Barath.
Nah, it's alright.
Okay, I'll be back soon then.
Alright. I'll see you then.
Sweet.
Man, I'll be really mad if this Gyros kills me twice.
Geras.
Yeah, so uh I'm able to be blighted down here, and my auto heal doesn't work, and so I'm kind of not ever looking at my health because I'm used to it auto
How
healing.
it works, it just slows the blighted a lot.
Well, it mostly, keyword being mostly, counteracts the actual damage of the effluvia. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't completely, but it mostly counteracts it.
Mostly, yeah.
But I'm used to, I didn't take a huge hit, so I'm not actually hurting. But after like 5 minutes of that, you're actually hurting. You just haven't realized it yet. And then I'll get paralyzed, and he'll take very good advantage of that.
You know, the recovery speed quadruples your recovery rate.
Yeah, I've got the whole recovery build on. That's the thing.
Yeah, drink. Don't forget your immunizer because it doubles what's already been quadrupled.
This is true, but I don't have an immunizer on me. And I've got my Palico currently set up for Molotov.
Well, that bites.
If I had him set up for a Coral Bongo, 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 I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. He might actually have given it to me for free. Why am I not doing my sword charge? I just tried 4 times in a row now. And he's doing the Axe Morph Slam instead. There we go.
Right, this time I'm gonna go almost with my tongue.
No, you're fine. You're still on the headset though, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no, one of the other problems with this fight is because Gyros is such a non-threat, I'll see myself at literally like maybe a 16th of a health bar, and I go, nah, I'm fine.
By the time you look, you're dead.
Well, when I actually notice that I'm at a 16th of a health bar, guess what? I got paralyzed.
You can't hear my TV, can you?
No, not right now anyways. It sounded like I heard a little bit of feedback. Um, but that's all I heard.
Can you hear me okay? I moved the mic a little bit so you can't hear me eat.
I can hear you just fine right now.
Okay,
Don't
cool. Can't hear me
don't
eat.
feel bad about taking bites, muting, and then unmuting if that's what needs to be. As an aside, things that are small monsters in have a specific material. Drop the Jagras shards and tough claws. For the small wyverns, but You know about assumptions.
Well, motherfucker F-ups.
Well, they make an ass out of you and me.
Mm. That's a lot of ass summing up.
Blighted and Iced. If this is a game about ecology, you'd think that these things would take hint that I'm out of their league.
Mm.
And my Palico tail raided one of them, so their numbers are even lower now. Like, if I was in a group of 4, and then suddenly Jimmy all of a sudden went, you know, fuck all of you guys.
Mm.
I'm gonna hang out with this cat and this weird man thing. I'd probably say, you know what? Maybe our plan wasn't as good as we thought it was.
Maybe. Maybe. How do we attract more rare monsters in the Garden Lands?
Define rare.
Something like I forgot its name again. The lightning one we fought last.
This is an ogre? Okay, so what you have to
No,
do
that's
for
the one.
higher rank, which is I'm assuming what you
Level
mean
up.
by rare, is you just have to
Level up.
level up each area. And the
Okay.
mining outcrops and bone pile outcrops level independently of your area. Your area is
Okay.
completely based on what you're hunting.
Okay, so if I want to level up the mining stuff after, I have to mine. Good to know.
Correct. And your mining levels up irrespective of your bone piles as well.
No.
I'm actually going to take a brief moment offline. Let the viewers take this good 3 hour bite sized chunk in stride. I'm
So
gonna go
it's really been
grab
3 hours.
2 hours, 50 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Okay. I
Yeah,
will catch you in a episode.
just to give you a little bit of perspective. I'm gonna give the viewers a little bit of a break. While you're eating, I'm gonna go find something myself to eat, maybe find something else to drink, and
Hmm.
I will reconvene with you in about 5:10.
And while you do that, I will finish watching an episode of Dragon Ball Super, smoke a joint, and then I'll be ready.
That sounds delicious. I wish I could be you right now.
I've got another 7 hours before I have to start work. Night shift and
Nice.
all.
All right, viewers at home, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Peace out, peeps.